The time has finally come, ladies and gentlemen. The Legoland Germany is open for the 2023 season, and this is a full tour of the Minifigure Store right across from the main entrance. It's a store where you can build your own minifigure, and this year they have a really good selection of parts. Yeah, I tried to film as much as possible. It was a little bit difficult to get all the glimpses because the store was full of people back on day one. How it works is you just build your own minifigure in whatever way you like. One minifigure is 249 and a set of 6 minifigures is 12 euros. One minifigure consists of 5 parts. So you have one torso, one leg piece, obviously a head, and then a hair or a hat piece and one accessory. We'll come to that later. Most of the parts come from the city line, so they have a lot of pieces that that come with sets from city sets of 2022 and 2023, and new for this year they also have a big selection of knights and pieces that are connected to medieval scenes, which is really great, and I'm sure people will love this. They have farmers, they have jackets, they have overalls, they have female body parts, they have male body parts, they have long legs, they have short legs. It's just crazy what you can choose from here in this store. And we went out with 42 minifigures. There's right now a limit of 30 minifigs per person. Rita and I were 2 people, so obviously we could take more than that, but we took 42 minifigures. 30 is the limit per person. And if you want to buy accessories separately, you can also do that. There's a limit of 10 accessory parts at the moment per person, and one accessory is 50 cents. Probably you've seen that they also have like this leg piece from the supermarket set where the unfortunate person only has one leg, and the other one is like replaced by this metal thing. They also have quite some rare colors when it comes to leg pieces, and like printed leg pieces, which are really rare. Most of them are just single colored, but they also have printed ones, which is really great. They also sell like keychains and some merchandising stuff there. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I talked to a lot of people when I was inside that store. I also actually did an original voiceover when I was doing the video, but it was very loud in there and I got sidetracked a bit, so this is the dub version. They also have quite a good selection of heads. Newcomers here are the one person that cannot hear, right, with the cochlea. And a couple of people with beards, a couple of heads with glasses, and so young people, old people. So I'm sure you will find a head that is right for your figure. A lot of people just go inside that store and build themselves, and this is really cool. I believe we've seen families just building like 4 minifigs, the parents, mother, father, and the 2 children. They just try to replicate themselves, which is really cool. Other people we've seen, people that really bought like 30 knights, because obviously the brickling prices of most of the pieces that you will find in there is much higher than like the 249 or 12 euro price mark for one figure. And I'm also sure that with these sets coming to the Legoland minifigure shop, that the prices of some of the parts, especially the knights, will drop dramatically. Or we have already seen that since the opening of the Legoland Germany, and with people buying them there and then like in a second listing them on Bricklink, that prices have already gone down, which is very good for people that cannot come to the Legoland because it's too far away, and that want to buy parts like these, right? So once again, this store is, I believe, or from my understanding, exclusive to the Legoland Germany in Günzburg. We go there like once a month, usually during the season. So we will also keep you posted on updates there. They usually get new parts every now and then. And please don't be sad if the selection isn't as good as it was back on the opening day on the 25th of March. Because usually as parts get sold out, of course, they get replaced, or they have to restock them, but not all of the parts are there infinitely, and some of them will be sold out sooner or later. They also have quite a good selection of hair pieces, long hair, short hair. I pretty much liked the ones that were in rare colors. Like they have a couple of hair pieces in dark tan, also dark red and nougat. This was pretty rare, and they also have like a lot of helmets, bicycle helmets, and so on and so forth, which is exceptional. Also, these ice cream cones, you can just pick them as a hairpiece, right? They go as a hairpiece. Also, they have these trunks, these tree trunks, which you can use as a hairpiece, which is really good in my point of view. Also, this like person with the long beard, and so on and so forth. So it was a little bit difficult to film, also because the light inside there is not very good. I would, if I were the Legoland, I would install like LEDs underneath the racks here, underneath the shelves, so that the lighting is a little bit better. Sometimes it's pretty hard to actually identify the pieces. And yeah, the shop, as I said, was completely full, so it was not the easiest task to film. Hopefully you can work with these pictures. If you have any questions, of course, go ahead and ask. I mean, we don't work there. We are not from Günzburg, but we try to go there as often as we can and make some reports and updates. Like these are the dark red hair pieces. They also have like these clown hair pieces, and so on and so forth. And the highlight, we'll come to that in just a second, was definitely the big selection of knights pieces. Like they had shields, they had helmets, they had swords, they had all kinds of stuff that was connected to knights in general. A lot of pieces that actually come with the set 10305, the big castle that was released a year ago under the Creator Expert or Icons line, I believe, and it cost around 400 euros. I don't know the price in US dollars, but 400 euros. They have also have a good selection of pieces from that set in the factory shop. The video should be online as well. I'm gonna link it to you. And so many new pieces for the 2023 season, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. I've talked to people saying that this is the best Legoland experience they've ever had. Also, there's a big selection of like these witch hats, which is really cool. These are dual molded. They also come with a hair piece inside. Not those, I believe, but the other ones. I was talking to another YouTuber when I was filming this story for the bad image here. Black is usually a color that goes very well with all the minifigures, but is a disaster to film, so you cannot really identify the pieces there. But just look at these pictures. I mean, the tiger pieces, these shark pieces, they are really rare. Most of them just come in 1 or 2 sets, and you can just build your own minifigure there for $249. They have these helmets. You can see here that some of the bins were actually pretty empty, and this is day 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the Legoland season. They have these shields in pretty much all the signs that I could imagine, right? I picked 1 of them each. If you want to build a knight and you put a shield and a sword onto that minifigure, it's gonna be 1 accessory extra. So you have the minifigure which comes with 1 accessory, and then if you put another one onto the minifigure, just 50 cents extra. So you have to be careful with that. But very cool helmets, very cool details here. Also the trunks in 2 different colors, and yeah, I was just like completely blown away by the selection of pieces that they have in there. And we are planning a medieval layout, not directly in our Lego city, but adjacent to it. We're planning a medieval layout, and I just tried to pick a couple of knights pieces there. And also they have quite some cool torsi for like your regular everyday minifigures that you can put in your Lego city, like the one that was shown earlier. These are the swords, which are also a little bit hard to film. Hopefully you can identify them. Most of them are quite cheap on Britain, so I would not use them as an accessory. But, and here is the highlight for most people, they also have a big selection of musical instruments. They have different guitars, right? Then they have this double bass, which before the Legoland opening had an average selling price of 17 euros on Bricklink. They have this globe that only comes in 2 sets. And like I said, most of these items dropped in price significantly after the opening of the Legoland, because evidently there's these resellers, there's dealers there that buy huge chunks of these items and then list them onto Bricklink. So the price of these double bases went down from an average price of 17 down to, I believe, 6 or 7 euros within a day. So because people were obviously um, restocking them, not just for personal and private use, but also for commercial use, which the Legoland does not want, but it's just the way it is, and the same in the factory shop. Now you think I have almost done everything here in this shop. They also have quite a good selection of other parts, just everyday stuff like a surfing board, flowers. They also have like cooking equipment, a backpack, and so on and so forth. Also like tools like a hammer or I don't know, like different mechanical tools. Oh, I don't know what was happening with the gimbal here. Also, what I wanted to show you, they have the same concept going on in the Ninjago store. Most people forget about that. So if you are a Ninjago collector, also make sure that you stop by at the Ninjago store, where in the back corner they have like a smaller but not worse create your minifigure area. Also the same price is 249 for one minifigure and 12 euros for six. I'm not a huge Ninjago collector, so I don't know which parts are rare or worth seeing and filming there, but I just tried to film the parts that looked like highlights to me. And definitely check out that store as well. They also have like a similar concept going on in the Friends store. I will cover that as well in a future video. And the Legoland 2023 is just an experience that we have not seen so far. So hopefully it will continue like that. And yeah, see you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in.